I admire Mr. Grad because he teaches me how to play sports the right way. Mrs. Nisnik has influenced me the most because she got me into lots of sports. My favorite memory from grades 4 through 6 was playing golf.
One important friend that I have is Francie because she was there when I needed her the most. I'm proud that I'm graduating because I'll be bigger than the other kids. And my favorite memory from 6th grade is when Miss Walker brought in donuts for me and Emily.
If I could change one thing, it would be that I moved to Northville earlier. My favorite memory from 4th through 6th is when I played dizzy bat races and I fell. And my favorite memory from pre-K through 3rd is when I got to be in my school concert and sing.
I am proud that I am graduating because I want to get an education. I want to be a heavy material worker and a logger when I grow up. One important friend I have is John. Because I learned so much about the town from him.
My favorite memory from grades pre-K through 3rd is gluing Cody to a chair with a few of my friends. My embarrassing moment from school is, I don't have an embarrassing moment because whatever I do, I'm not embarrassed by it. And I want to be a teacher when I grow up because my inner self wants to be on American Idol.
I admire Mr. and Mrs. Class because they taught me to believe in myself and taught me that anything is possible. Sam McClary is one friend that I have learned from him is that humor really helps you get through life. It makes him important because sometimes things are tough. And I'm looking forward to walking to Clipples and Stewart's for lunch.
One friend that has been there for me and I have learned from and who is important is my Grandma Peters. Because she was there during my surgeries and she told me never to smoke and to love a person and never forget them and be there for someone when they need you like she needed me and I needed her. The one thing I would change in the world is not having to fight with other countries so I could see my brother and know he's safe. And I admire my mom and my brother because they have helped me through my surgeries and homework and when my grandma died.
I am proud that I am graduating because I can move on to bigger and better things. The teacher that has influenced me the most was Mrs. Rossi because she taught me to have more confidence in myself. One important friend I have is Kelly because she has shown me what friendship is all about.
I am proud that I'm graduating because I don't have to go through 6th grade again. My favorite memory is that I made it through 6th grade without failing. And I want to be a lawyer when I grow up.
I look up to Mr. Klepper because he's taller than me. In 1st grade, the teacher told me to show Jessica H. where the bathroom was, and I walked right into the girls' bathroom, and the teacher caught me. And I'm proud that I'm graduating because I won't have to put up with my mom again.
When I grow up, I want to be a teacher. The teacher who has influenced me the most is Mrs. Groff because she made school fun. And one important friend I have is Crystal. From her I have learned to be myself and not to care what others think of me. She's important to me because she is a good friend and is always there for me.
My favorite memory was when I kissed Sharon, don't get mad. My favorite memory was when I jumped out of the boys' bathroom, Ivy, don't get mad. If I could change anything, I would change getting a food fight with Richard because I had to clean the cafeteria.
My most embarrassing moment was when my pants fell down while I was playing football. When I grow up, I want to be a musician. My most important friend is Austin because I learned how to cause trouble, and he's a good friend.
The teacher that has influenced me the most is Mrs. Groff because she helped school be more fun for me. My favorite memory from pre-K was when we had the beach party. And when I grow up, I want to be a veterinarian.
I'm proud to be graduating because it's hard. Passing all the way, that's what I'm looking forward to. Miss Greeno influenced me the most by not giving up on me.
When I grow up, I want to be a vet. I'm looking forward to sports in 7th grade. I'm proud that I'm graduating because I'm going into the 7th grade.
When I grow up, I want to be a bike builder and a fixer. I'm looking forward to getting out of school for the year, and my favorite memory is building rockets in 6th grade.
I'm looking forward to doing a lot of homework and have fun. I admire Mr. Clapper because he is cool. If I could change one thing in the world, it would be school so it is more fun.
My most embarrassing moment is when I got my muscle spasm in school. If I could change one thing, I would change school lunches. My most important friend is my dog Coco. He taught me how to eat face first and is my best friend.
My favorite memory in pre-K through 3rd grade is gluing Cody to a seat because he wouldn't let us play with Emily Decker. One important friend that I have is Jessica Cristiano because she taught me how to laugh at yourself. She is important because she is nice, funny, and much more. And Mrs. Greenhill is a teacher that influenced me the most because she taught me, Eric, and Austin not to talk to strangers, especially if they asked for directions to Michael Poland's house.
My most embarrassing moment from school is falling in the hallway last month. I am really looking forward to driving, and my one important friend that I have learned from is Melissa, because when I am feeling very sad, she always makes me smile.
I'm looking forward to seeing new teachers and going up street. My favorite memory from grades 4 through 6 is when we did the galleon in 5th grade. My favorite memory from grades pre-K through 3rd is when we glued Cody to a chair.
I'm proud that I'm graduating because school will be over and on to college. I am looking forward to college. My favorite memory was when I was at the Saratoga battlefield in 5th grade.
My favorite memory from grades 4 to 6 is building rockets. I am looking forward to high school band after I graduate, and I want to be a photographer when I grow up.
My favorite memory that happened was when Mr. Hammonds jumped in the pond to get a ball when we were on our Champs field trip. My favorite memory was nap time in kindergarten. And the one important friend is Melissa Bailey because she's nice, fun, cool, silly, and a whole bunch more.
I'm looking forward to a job.
I admire my cat because he eats a lot. I'm proud I am graduating because I'm closer to getting out of school. And my favorite memory was launching the rockets.
I admire Chris Rock because he's funny. If I could change one thing, I would change the age to get your driver's license from 16 to 12. And my most embarrassing moment was the day I got my butt glued to a chair.
When I grow up, I want to be a veterinarian. I admire my great-grandfather because he was in the Army during World War II. And my favorite memory is I can't remember.
One important friend to me is Alicia Ellsworth. I have learned from her to never give up. She is important to me because she is my BF and she will always be there for me. One teacher that has influenced me is Mrs. Greenhill. She has influenced me by making things fun and that reading is not boring. And my favorite memory in 6th grade is when Dylan had a muscle spasm.
I admire Mr. Clapper because he is a great teacher. My favorite memory from grades 4 through 6 was doing Champs in 5th grade. I am proud of graduating because I am getting out of grade school. When I grow up, I want to be a professional NASCAR driver. I'm proud of graduating because I am one step closer to college. And if I could change one thing in the world, I would change history, so I would be the king of the world.
My favorite memories from 4th through 6th grade is my best teacher, Mrs. Greenhill, and Mr. Klepper, because he taught me awesome things in science class. And Haley is my important friend because she is there for me when I need her.
When I grow up, I want to be a professional fisherman. Miss Greenhill influenced me the most because if I asked her what work I owed, she would tell me. And I'm proud because I'm one step closer to 12th grade.
My most important friend is Sarah. She is because she has taught me to believe in myself. The thing that makes her important is that she has helped me through tough and harsh times, and I'm going to help her in return. When I grow up, I want to be a veterinarian. I want to because I love animals and I would like to help them. And my favorite memory from grades 4 through 6 is when Dylan had his muscle spasm.
My favorite memory was the food fight in the cafeteria. I admired Dylan because it was funny when he had his muscle spasm, and the most embarrassing moment was from school when I first got in trouble.
Come on, y'all! Then I saw her face. Ha ha!